Hi there! Today we're going to talk about monopolistic competition, which is between perfect competition, a theoretical model or theoretical system, and monopolies. Now, you'll notice something with these charts, that they look very similar to what is applied to a monopolistic system, so a monopoly. However, a monopolistic competition setup is a bit different. So many industries that apply here would be something like fast food. So they all have a very similar product, albeit they slightly differ. So Big Mac versus a Whopper, right? They're just different enough to have their own unique name and situation, but their prices can only differ ever so slightly. And the reason for this is the equilibrium point in that market. So we have a short-term versus a long-term graph here, and we'll get into those in a second. Imagine if McDonald's were to start charging $3 for a cheeseburger, or a regular hamburger, and Burger King were to keep theirs at $1. Well, everybody's going to go over to Burger King and not go to McDonald's, right? So if you were to change your prices too much because your product is so similar, well, you're going to lose your customer base. Let's start off with these charts really quick and break them down to get a better understanding. First of all, we have demand or average revenue, also marginal revenue, marginal cost, average total cost or average cost, depending on what you're getting yourself into. And you'll find here that our average total cost is meeting our marginal cost right here at the same point that we are meeting our marginal revenue. And this is very important. So in our short term, we can actually turn a profit. And if our average cost is below this line here, our demand, our average revenue, we are going to end up with a little bit of a difference of cost versus price for our quantity. Now, if we take the difference between price and cost and multiply it by quantity, we get our profit margin here, or a supernormal profit. And if we are coming over here to a more long-term system, you're going to have an equilibrium. So your average total cost or your average cost is going to intersect with your average revenue or demand line here, which is also going to intersect with the intersection between marginal revenue and marginal cost. Mouthful, I know. But here we're going to see that we have a normal profit, which is really a zero profit. And in a monopolistic competition, this is going to be your equilibrium and your usual balancing point, especially in the long run. Profits like this are usually very short term, or it's an industry where there aren't a lot of businesses yet. Because of this, not a lot of companies are going to jump in, but it's a very easy system to get into at a low cost and to also exit at a low cost. Now let's take a look at some of the efficiencies that we are accustomed to. Now, is a monopolistic competition an allocative, efficient organization or system? No. Is it a production efficient? No. Does it have dynamic efficiency? And the answer is also no. Now, a few other key information points about this is that a monopolistic competition is always going to pursue profit maximization constantly. That is one of the driving points here. Demand is going to be price elastic, and our price can only slightly shift. Some of the biggest costs when it comes into a monopolistic competition is that you are going to find companies are going to seek quality and branding very, very much so. Advertisement is going to be a huge cost for these organizations, and profit maximizers. So maybe they want to lower the cost of production in some way, so they're going to pursue new methods or research and development. In the case of hamburgers, maybe how to make cows have two bodies, one head. Just a joke reference. So this is monopolistic competition in a nutshell. I hope that's been helpful and useful to you. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications in the future. Take care, stay safe.